Hey, thanks for watching Wise Monkey. Please share and subscribe. We'll show you this microwave oven. It's a new thing. It's fairly new actually. This one is brand is LG, and what happens is, you say for example 25 seconds and start. Nothing happens. It's counting the time, but it's not cooking. So stop. I took the glass plate out. So there's a switch here, right here. Right there, there's a door switch. I don't know if you can see that button. Sometimes that switch goes wrong, and that's why it doesn't turn on, because that's the safety switch. It has to know that the door is closed, and then the gun will start. Now that could be a problem. Another problem could be, I don't know, inside. We just have to open it and check what's wrong. Okay, so stops. It clicks and no action. Okay, let's open it. So to open it, there are side screws. We took those screws out, and there are back screws. We took these screws out too. This one, so that this cover, this lid can come out. Now we'll take this thing out. Always remember, safety electrical items is a priority, and always unplug it from the wall outlet. Unplug. So it's completely off before opening anything. Otherwise it can actually electrocute. After taking the cover off, just do a quick visual inspection. If anything is burnt in this board, there are two switches, one right up there, that one, and the other one is down there, this guy. Little green tab. These two switches, sometimes they go wrong. There is a fuse up here. I already took it out, this fuse. If that fuse is busted, it will not work either. So that's very important. You can take it out and test it with a voltmeter. It should be about 0.5. So touch both ends. I'm having to hold it no, here in the middle. Yeah. Hold it down there. Yeah. No, it's not going fully. Yeah, now.
Yes,
there we go, 0.5. So fuse is fine in our case. If it's not good, then it'll show like in mega ohms, right? Or it'll show just one there, which is open circuit. So put the fuse back on. Now this is a thermostat here. This goes bad often, and if this is bad, it will not allow the microwave to start. It's basically, it'll measure the temperature inside, and if it's bad, it's giving wrong temperature inside. It's a safety shut-off switch, kind of acts like that. It's very easy to replace it. Just pull it out. And those two pins. Pull this out and replace it. Again, you can do a check. Sometimes it's just better to replace it.
What's in it?
If the clock is on, it turns on, but it doesn't start, then most likely the fuse is fine. This fuse most likely is fine anyway. But as I showed, you can check the fuse with a voltmeter. The second thing that can go wrong is this thermal fuse. It's a thermostat, so you can quickly bypass it, but I don't recommend bypassing it. You can also, another easy way, there's no sign of overheating here, so I doubt this has overheated, but that doesn't mean this cannot go wrong without overheating. This doesn't really have to overheat, it can just not work right. So quickly we can check the resistance, and if there is no, well, so as I thought, this is good. So in this case, I don't think this is the problem. So put it back. I'll provide few links for parts actually in the description of this video, so you can scroll down and check parts and tools that you need. Now, very common problem, the door switch. So we take this off. This is the top switch. There are two switches, as I said, top one and the bottom one. So you can disconnect one, and again close the door. Sorry about the noise. Now check the resistance between these two. So it's hard to hold it here on the top. With the door closed, point 3.4, so that switch is working fine. So put this back. Let's check the bottom one. That seems to be a little overheated or so. There is some sign of overheating right here. There you go. So most likely that switch was not working, or it was not connected. It's kind of rusted or overheated. This one. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Trying to show. Right, that one. Right here. Maybe it was just corroded. So hold this one at the top there. Get the bottom one and the top one. Switch is working fine. So that one is working fine, but I think the problem was it's kind of gooey guys are there. So I can only imagine what's inside there, that switch. So I might actually open this switch and clean it and put it back. There's no electronics inside, it's all mechanical. And I'm trying to clean it a little bit here. So that's probably our problem. Now the other area that can go wrong is right here. So that's the switch at the back. There's the switch. Sometimes this plastic, this arm breaks. You can also check this electronics here, this board. You can buy this board, like check the model number. The model number is at the front of the microwave, behind the door right there. Right there. So you can check that model number and get it online. Actually, these things are fairly cheap and easy to replace. Just take the clips off, take this ribbon off, and then put the new one in. Usually $10–15. You can fix it. There's a little bit of circuitry there. Now this is the magnetron. Usually magnetron they barely go wrong. And this is the transformer, step-up transformer, high voltage transformer. Just make sure these connections are fine. You can also check the resistance here. Take this off, same way. And there should be some continuity. It shouldn't be, it may be 100–200 ohms, not more than that. Shouldn't be in mega ohms, shouldn't be. This is the capacitor, and this is a diode here. This is the ground capacitor, grounded through a diode. If this overheats or burns, you'll see the sign right there, and then you can change it. This is the fan motor at the back. If the fan, it's always a good idea to turn it and see that the fan rotates fine. In this case it's fine. If not, if it's stuck, then it has to be replaced. And to replace, take these back screws off. Then this portion will come off, and the back screws here will take the motor out. You can put the new fan with the motor. Again, you can buy these things online. This little circuit up here, again, do visual inspection, making sure that there is no overheating, like brown spot here, dark brown or burn black carbon spots. Everything looks otherwise fine here. This is a wave guide. So magnetron makes the microwave, which the wave guide guides inside the chamber. This is enclosed chamber. The microwave wavelength is usually about 12.2 centimeters. So these holes are not big enough for the 12.2 centimeters wavelength microwave to come out. That's how it traps the energy inside and cooks a lot faster. It cannot come out through these holes. So as this glass door, there's a mesh here that stops the microwave from coming out. Now this thing, you want to put this thing back on like this and turn it. Make sure it's turning both ways nicely, smoothly. It's a bit tough, but it should go on. It should roll. If not, if it's stuck, you can change this motor. Sometimes this motor goes wrong from underneath. Right from underneath, just flip it, you can open right there and this motor comes off. So check all three. There are three door switches actually, well, two door switches. So one here, this is the middle one, the green one, and the one that burned is the bottom one. So this is what happened. Look, from outside it looked fine, but not really. It's all burned. So I'll actually take it out and clean it, but this has to come off. So take these two screws off, this one and the top one, to take this whole assembly out. I'm gonna bring it out and then clean this tab. I'll show in a second. So we took those two screws out, but it don't come out. Stuck with this this little switch handle, this thing. So to actually take the top screw out, the front panel, this panel has to be taken out. To do that, that's the top screw, and there is the bottom screw here. So this screws out, and the trick is this panel slides up and out. Then it comes out nicely. Now it's easy to take that out. To replace this switch, which is pretty cheap actually, $2-3, to take it out is kind of tricky. There are two tabs here. It's easily breakable. Don't break it. Don't pull those tabs. And there is a tiny pin here that has to be pulled down. This pin, like this. Once it's pulled down, there's a sleeve here, there's an axis here. So this whole thing will rotate. So once this thing comes down, this tiny tab, or this pin, so you pull hard, it will break, and then just slide this thing out, rotate this out like that, so like this, and then lift it up. You can replace it, or you can actually try to open it and clean it. Open it and clean it, but I recommend replace it. Sometimes it takes few days to come, but it's worth replacing it. Here it's working, but here's all gooey guys are inside, so I think it's full of carbon. It's possible to open and clean it. Sit down. So there's the switch. Hold it there. Now basically I gotta test it this way, that so there's the pin, so I'm gonna press it and it should go to like 1 ohms or 0.5 if there's continuity. So now it's open circuit. Now I press and 0.4, so it's working. I release, it's open circuit. So the switch is working fine actually. There you go. So switch is working fine. I clean this corrosion here. The problem is more like on this end. So see what happened. It was not connecting right here. So I don't even need a switch. I'll still replace that switch. We'll buy it because it's kinda, there's a reason why it's overheating. There's probably full of carbon. I couldn't open it actually. I couldn't open it. I don't want to open it now. So I'm gonna clean that port now and then put it back, then we'll try it. So put it back on. I didn't close the cover yet. Plugged it back in. So this light was always on anyway because our fuse was good. Now we're gonna try it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. I cleaned up that connector and it should work fine now. But that part has to be replaced, this door switch. Judgment time. Actually, let's try something less. Maybe 2 seconds. And there you go. Works fine. Let's try 5 seconds. There's nothing inside, so I don't want to try for too long. But yeah. Please share and subscribe. Hope this helps. And this kind of electrical work can be hazardous, so always disconnect the connector from the wall outlet, the plug, and also take all safety precautions. If you do at your own risk. Please share and subscribe. Thank you.